want a 46-inch plasma.
With duct tape, and I'm like, I'm not good enough for you?
Y'all trailed each other.
13-inch TV.
So I'm about 4'11" at the most.
Because I don't know who told them to change the intervals at the ATM from 5s and 10s to 20s. You don't know what's going on in my life, why we got to start so high.
I want to talk about your career because I know you've done some big things. Have you worked with Jimmy Kimmel?
I have not worked with Jimmy Kimmel.
Why does it say that in your bio?
I don't know. I've never written that. I don't know where that came from. I got introduced today with that. I've been on Craig Ferguson.
Okay, but you did lose your job, I read in your bio.
I did lose my job. I used to sell cars for 5.5 years, and I started taking acting classes, and my boss found out, and he said, I heard you've been going to school. And I said, yeah. And he goes, well, we don't have part-time. So do you want to go to school and come back? And I was like, why would I go to school and come back? He goes, so do you want me to write it up that you resigned or I fired you? And I was like, I resigned. And that was 10 years ago.
And that's when it all began.
That's when it all began.
So you took acting classes, but you're a comedian.
Yeah, they go together. As a comedian, you're an actor. When you're on stage, you're acting.
What are old school values? I'm kind of concerned there.
You know, man, that a man just supposed to be a man, the head of his household. I talk about the realities of raising my kids and supporting my family.
A good old butt whooping, is that old school?
Definitely.
So since those of us here in Naptown aren't too familiar with old school and what he's all about, give us a little sneak peek. What can we expect from you?
Raw energy, gut-busting comedy. You'll see. This nigga just threw a fit. I want a big screen. I want a big screen. I sat that punk down in the middle of the room. I took his 13-inch. I pushed that bitch all the way up to his face. I said, no, you got a big screen.
Tell me a little bit about you and your act. What can we expect?
I'm more of a vice versa person. Tonight, I'm actually going to be an old lady. I have an old lady character. Her name is Miss Clabberhatch, and that's who's going to come out tonight. Instead of Michelle Chickenhawk, it'll be Miss Clabberhatch.
Miss Clabberhatch?
Yeah.
And I noticed you got different shoes and
Yeah, she's a spicy, I'll say a spicy old lady. She's a little jazzy than what your normal grandmother would be.
and chicken hawk. What do you mean by chicken hawk?
I got that name because of my hair. I always wear my hair spiked up and red. And by me being this big, I know everyone remember the old cartoon of the chicken hawk chasing the chicken around. So that's what everybody calls me.
By being this big. Now, people can't really tell because we're on TV, but I'm only 5'4" and I'm in flats, and you're in heels, and we're the same height.
Yeah, so I'm about 4'11" at the most. So the heels kind of do a little justice of talking to anybody.